Okay, let's try this again. My name is Avian King. I live in Seattle, Washington, and I want to work for the L'Oreal Professional Company because I have since I started beauty school. It's always been a dream of mine to work for the L'Oreal Professional Company. I really believe in everything that it does. You know how L'Oreal's whole mission is to aspire and maintain beauty in everything that they do and inspire beauty in every woman that they touch. And that's something that really hits home for me because I really believe in maintaining beauty in everything that I do, as far as, you know, creating a photo shoot or a haircut on a soccer mom, that you can find beauty in everything. I really believe in the products themselves. The fact that every one of the products contains I9G is really phenomenal. You know, that L'Oreal is doing their best to recreate healthy hair because every woman has beautiful hair if only it was healthy, you know. As far as my background in editorial and styling work goes, here in Seattle there's not a whole lot of fashion going on. So for me to work in an editorial style here, it's taken a lot of work. You can check out my website at www.avianking.com and check out my portfolio, where on most of those I've had to play art director just because there's not a whole big fashion scene here. By art director, I mean bringing in a team, finding a photographer, model, makeup artist, pulling wardrobe from my own wardrobe, or going rental shopping at Nordstrom. As far as who inspires me in the industry, I am really inspired by Vivian McKinder, and I'm very fortunate and honored to be a part of her hair designer TV team. As far as others, obviously Vidal Sassoon, Trevor Sorby, Robert Lobetta, Ruth Roach, Antoinette Benders, Eugene Solomon, just to name a few. I'm really inspired by editorial stylists in our field because their passion, creativity, it's really motivating, you know, to see such hard work and dedication to an art form that, you know, could have just been left to your kitchen cosmetology. These are people that are going out of their way to bring people art and to push forward our craft, and I think it's pretty fantastic. I think I'm a really good team player, a really hard worker and a fast learner, and would be a really great addition to this team because of those things. I would love to be a more prominent editorial stylist, and I think that what this team is going to do is achieve just that, and I would be very excited to become a part of it. Would love to come out for the second audition in New York, so I hope you like my tape, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, thanks, bye. So I'm going to section off my French twist to start, starting from the crown of the head down to the section, the hairline behind the ear. I'm going to section this off on both sides. It's going to separate the sides from the back. Then in the back, because I'm going to be using a seam in my French twist to pin to, I need to create stability for the pins to stick. I'm going to be backcombing this section using a pack and stack technique, where you come from the center, lightly pack in, and press to the scalp. This creates stable backcombing for your pins to adhere to. Then, coming over to the sides,
There you go.
I'm going to take vertical sections and just lightly create some cotton candy back combing. This is going to help to secure the sides. Making sure that I don't give her too much body because we do want this to be a little bit tighter to the head. Making sure as I get close to this front hairline that I'm not doing anything that I'm not going to be able to comb out. We don't want that back combing to show. On this side we're going to be recreating that same back combing, a little bit of light cotton candy back combing. So not going into the base necessarily, more just back combing the section together. Elevate the section to make sure that when I bring it back down, the grain of it is all going in the same fashion. This helps add to the classicness of the shape. Now what I'm going to do is start to pull my side over. Using my Mason Pearson brush for smoothing. And this is where that true test of whether you set your back combing properly or not is going to come into play. Because if you don't, the seam won't hold. Checking my shape in the mirror. I'm going to take my bobby pins and pull them up the centerpiece, interlocking them. So each one is going to come through an X pattern. My top one, I'm going to lock down the other manner, or in the other way. And this is going to create a lock for the pins. You can see that there. Now to come over to the other side. Wish I had a break on this chair. And I'm going to change the position of my hands to create the twist. So I come in here, I grab, I like to place my thumb in, and then I rotate while tucking the ends. I'm going to take my black hairpins, and I'm going to start to pin in. Just for a little bit of security. I'll tuck the remainder of those ends under. Oh, now I just have bobbies. Grab some hairpins. Place them on my little handy wrist doodad. Doing this, I like to come into the twist to grab a little hair and come back around to secure it in. with this top section, making sure that you have a nice little round, smooth piece for aestheticism. I then like to take my comb and come in and tuck in any little pieces that there might be. Take those hairpins and secure them all in. One more thing, I forgot my phone number. You can call me at 206-229-2778 or email me at avianking@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out my portfolio at www.avianking.com. Thanks so much.